What's up? This is Dallas. This is my 2002 MB Miata. I've had this car for about 3 years. I daily drove it for the past 2 years. It's my only car. And then recently I started drifting it and making it more of a track car. So yeah, I figured I'd start making some videos and kind of go over where the car is at right now as far as modifications, so that we have I guess a starting point as I do more mods and show them to y'all. So pretty simple drift daily setup. It's got Tein Flex Z coilovers. They're pretty low, but it's still streetable. Definitely in the front, it could dare to go down some more, I think. And then yeah, I'll just go over, I guess, the suspension first. Up front, we've got some minor suspension modifications, kind of OEM plus mods. We got a shortened knuckle for better steering angle, and then we've got more camber with the extended lower ball joint, and I'm still rocking the sway bar, and it actually doesn't contact the tire or the wheel right now, so that's nice. I don't have rack spacers, but maybe I'll consider that in the future. I'm actually also rocking power steering still, and that is super nice. I did no power steering last season and it sucked, so I'm glad that I have power steering. And for the wheels, we've got some SSR SP1R, I think is what they are, and their specs is 15/8, -15 offset, and it's a great size for this car. I think in the front it's really good. I don't get any clearance problems with hitting the control arms, which is something a lot of people have problems with. And then in the rear it is a little bit poked, but I had to really pull roll and pull the fender to make that work. It's not pretty, but it works. I don't really care that much. Kind of done with trying to make the car perfect nowadays. And in the back, we actually don't have a bumper right now because I hit the wall last year. So we're gonna be building a bash bar soon. I got all the metal for it and everything. So look forward to that. That'll be fun. But I mean, looks kind of cool, don't you think? It's kind of like, you can see the tire in the back. It's kind of sexy. So I'll show you this right now. This car still gets still is the only way to the track. There's no trailer or anything. I take everything with me. So we got a jack, we got torque wrench, we got an impact, got wipes, and some basic tools, water, oil. Got a little thing to spray down tires if I have a chance to hot lap at any point. Zip ties is a must. And then we actually bring the tires with us in the passenger seat. That's great. Yep. And I actually still have full interior. Got a hard dog roll bar, and it actually, unfortunately, this roll bar doesn't have a what do you call it, like a cross member to do the harnesses on, a harness bar. So I don't have harnesses at the moment. I do have harnesses. I just need to weld in a crossbar to put the harnesses on too. So we still got the seat belt, and that kind of sucks, but it works. And then I guess interior wise, still got the full interior. I've got an aftermarket wheel with like an Amazon adapter, and this was like a Driftworks brand wheel that was like really cheap. It was like $90. So that's nice. Got a G Racing shifter. This thing is super sweet. It's short throw, makes the 6-speed a lot nicer. I put this 6-speed in while we were doing the turbo kit, and the 6-speed doesn't really shift as nicely as the 5-speed, but this definitely makes it a little nicer. And then we got a Chase Bays hydro lever. You can see we actually got a pretty sweet like stock looking setup. I'm really pleased with how that came out. Me and my dad spent forever like getting a bracket set up behind here, and it was terrible labor, but it's in there now, so that's cool. And yep, there's my 2 gigantic wheels, so nobody gets to sit with me. I can be all alone, just as I like it. And then we got a fire extinguisher, got a little camera mount there, and the entire dash is covered in tire dust because it's drift car. And then we got Arch Fire sticker, got all my favorite bands and all my favorite free stickers that got given to me that I put on. And inside. I guess we should probably pop the hood and let us see the sexy engine bay. So yeah, here it is, yay. We got a Kraken turbo kit. I got everything from Kraken pretty much, all that I could. Let me get this thing propped up real quick. All right, and then so that's a Kraken low mount manifold, exhaust manifold. We got a Garrett GT2554R as the turbo. It's kind of a small turbo and it spools up pretty quick. And then we got a Kraken downpipe out to a custom exhaust, 3 inch all the way back. Got this eBay. I don't know if we can get the angle right. Where's it at? Here we go. We got an eBay wastegate actuator, so I can get kind of custom boost levels as I choose. And we got a boost controller right here. It was like a $40 little solenoid. Makes a huge difference. You can actually tune the boost with with your computer. So I got a what's it called? Beer Money Motorsports is the brand. They have a ECU. It's like I think $700 for a standalone ECU. It's a really good price, so I couldn't pass it up. And then yeah, so that's my basic turbo setup. Also have a coolant reroute on this. So first I've got Mishimoto aluminum radiator, which is fine, I guess. It's pretty bad quality, but it works. And got the fan shroud to go with that. Overall, this whole setup was like $400, which is pretty reasonable. And did a custom coolant reroute. So you can actually buy kits that are like hard lines, and they're like really nice, but they're like $300 for a stupid coolant reroute. I did this, I think, for like $20. It's like a $25 GM hose that you just take this and you swap the sides for the thermostat. So this is like this cover would normally go on the back, and then we got the thermostat on the back of the motor. The only thing that sucks is like we had to do this like with the motor pulled out. Like you could not do this without pulling the motor out. So that part does suck, which I don't know if you could even do a coolant reroute normally. With it would be a pain in the butt. But yeah, I've also got a square top intake from the Euro and JDM cars that I have that I'll swap this out with, because apparently the stock NV2 VVT intake is like totally trash flowing, so I'm gonna swap that out pretty soon. I might do that today. And then that's pretty much all the motor stuff. It's got 700cc Denso injectors, if anybody was caring about that. I think that's pretty much everything for the motor. The turbo, or the turbo kit I got from Kraken came with a nice big sexy intercooler to show my car's little brace face. And actually these headlights are something to talk about for a second. I'll turn them on real quick. Spent forever with this project, but they came out pretty nice. It's actually OEM headlights that I pulled apart and took the lenses off, and then I bought like I think it's called a Mishimoto, what is it called? A projector. So it's a little like mini projector that you can fit in and replace what would normally be like a halogen bulb. And so then I've got halos that cover both of these. I think they're both 70mm halos that I just got from Amazon, and wire them in from behind and epoxied them on, and they've stayed put for a long time and seems to look pretty nice. It's got the halogen amber light still. I didn't bother turning that LED because I don't want to have to deal with the blinking resistance issues, so it's still halogen on that. And then it didn't look very nice with like the really bright clear, so I put tint over it, and the tint is kind of peeling, so whatever, I'll do it again sometime, but it looks nice. And then we got tinted yellow fog lights because gotta look like a Subaru or something. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup right now. I can't think of anything else that I've touched on the car, but I have touched a lot on it already, and it's been a really great running, ripping car. I mean, done everything I needed to. So yep, thanks for watching. Bye. love the smell of gasoline coming out of my exhaust pipe.